Hello friends, family, and fictional characters. My name is Skills and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about my switch from Twitch to YouTube and things that I noticed along the way and things that I think would be important for you to know if you're switching from Twitch to YouTube or Trovo to YouTube or whatever the fuck platform you're on other than those, Facebook gaming, I guess. And the main big differences between all the platforms and what I think about my transition from Twitch to YouTube. So let's get into it. So the first big thing that I noticed on my switch from Twitch to YouTube was the way that the chat was displayed. Essentially, the difference is instead of on Twitch where it's just kind of a constant feed of chat, it's loaded in chunks on YouTube. So it's a little bit more difficult to kind of have a current conversation with one chat or the other. If you have a lot of chatters in chat, it's kind of fine because everybody's entering at their own pace and you're kind of getting a general read of it and it's not too big of a deal. The real problem is if you're having to have, like, if you're a smaller streamer and you're having like a one-on-one conversation with a chatter and you're waiting for their response and it takes a minute because it loads it in chunks and it kind of has a buffer to it. And so it is how it is. It's a little bit more different for a chat experience, a little bit more different for a viewer experience in that way. But a lot of people have complained about it. I don't see a huge problem with it. It's just something like any other thing on a platform that you have to get used to. So know that going into it. The second thing that I definitely did notice is the monetary option. So if you're a Twitch affiliate or a Twitch partner, obviously you can't leave the platform right now. But the big thing is they only have gifted members right now. They have memberships and they have super chats and super stickers, which are great monetary value, I guess, because they have kind of the same thing as subs on Twitch and like bits, I guess, would be the equivalent of super chats. So like those two things are there, but if you're looking for like tipping, obviously you're doing that through a different platform already anyway, either Stream Elements or Stream Labs with your PayPal. And so it's not terrible. It's not the biggest of deals, but monetary options are different. It is consistent across every possible streamer, how much money you're getting from YouTube. So there is that. You're not having to worry about, oh, what's my contract going to be this time from Twitch, or how are they going to change my payout this time at Twitch? It will be consistent forever because they just have a more robust monetization platform on YouTube. They just kind of do it the same way every single time. So it's not that big of a deal there. The last kind of thing that I'll notice and that I'll kind of touch on today, and you guys can obviously ask more comments in the comment section down below, but the big thing that I noticed was having to make a thumbnail for every stream. I didn't really give a fuck at the beginning. I just kind of let it take whatever snapshot it wanted to right at the beginning. I think it takes like a minute, the first minute of your stream, and just kind of pulls a snapshot from that. It might even pull a snapshot every like half hour after that, I think. But I tend to just build a couple generalized thumbnails and I put it on based on what I'm doing that day. So like I have a Brawlhalla ranked one, I have a just general random one, I have a Nerd Cave News one that I switch to, and it's not really difficult to switch thumbnails in the middle of a live stream, but whatever you finish at will be the thumbnail for the live stream. So if you want to go edit that in YouTube Studio later, it's kind of a hassle. And for somebody who comes from Twitch and didn't have to do that before, and it didn't really matter kind of what your thumbnail looked like, people either clicked on you or they didn't, it is a little bit of a learning curve. It is a little bit of way to think about how the algorithm works. But if you're already posting YouTube videos to YouTube and trying to make this a career and you're not doing it for fun, not doing it for solely fun, obviously it's fun if you're a creator, but you get my point, then I wouldn't even worry about switching platforms. If you've already built a community on one platform, YouTube isn't that drastically different. And unless you're trying to make this a career, it doesn't really make sense. There's one thing that I want to touch on at the end here that I think is the whole cusp of why you see people like Ludwig Ogren, Valkyrae, Lily Pichu, Saikuno, people like that coming over to the platform, Tin the Tatman, Dr. Disrespect. Well, Dr. Disrespect has a whole other thing, but the whole reason that these people are coming to the YouTube platform instead of staying on Twitch is because YouTube is consistently innovating. Twitch has gotten stagnant over the course of the pandemic and just kind of accepted the fact that it is the dominant platform, and they're trying as a company to become profitable, whereas YouTube has already become profitable, and so they don't have to, you know, worry about answering to stockholders. Yes, they're always making returns and they're already turning profit because of their advertising and monetization platform. They don't need to worry about all of their skulking overlords hoping that they're going to have good stats this year. Whereas YouTube just has the freedom to innovate. They have the freedom to listen to creators, and they've been doing that since the beginning of the platform. They're trying their best. They've made a lot of mistakes. They fuck up on a global stage all the time, but they are changing, they are adapting, and they are learning. And that's the big point that everybody needs to take from this, is the fact that YouTube is innovating. Twitch isn't. Now, if Twitch starts innovating tomorrow, Twitch is the better platform because it already started out as the best platform. It is, and probably will be for the next couple years, the best live streaming platform on the internet, whereas YouTube is the best video content creation platform on the internet. The difference is that YouTube is coming for Twitch's crown, and eventually, I think 3, maybe 4 years from now, they'll either be even or YouTube will have surpassed. And that's the big thing that we have to realize here. It's super easy for me as a content creator who's kind of lazy and wants to have all of their stuff, YouTube shorts, YouTube videos, YouTube live streams, all in one spot. It may not be the best for the algorithm, but it makes it easy for me. I manage one channel. I don't have to worry about what my Twitch looks like so that I have to go and adapt to my YouTube to have a similar aesthetic. I just have all of my stuff on one thing, and you guys only have one place to find all of my content. And it works for the platform, it works for me, to keep you in one spot and ingesting as much of my content as possible. And whether you're doing it for fun or whether you're trying to be a professional content creator, I think YouTube is the best possible platform to get all of the things that you want right away. Whereas if you're just a Twitch streamer having fun, to just have a community on Twitch and you're really about that Twitch level community, stay on Twitch. Doesn't make any sense to make a full-blown move now, especially if you're a partner and you have a contract to fulfill. Don't worry about it right now. You're going to take a monetary hit right now with YouTube and how their structure is right now. And there's just not that robust of features from a chat perspective. They don't have all the different emotes and stuff like that yet. So give YouTube some time, but I think it will be there. If you're doing it for fun, stay on Twitch. If you're a content creator, think about it. What do you value as a content creator? What do you value as your main proposition for why you started in the first place, the value that YouTube would add, and then the value that it would take away from your live stream? And for me, it just wasn't that big. And so I consolidated all of my stuff into one channel. So all my viewers have to do is click a YouTube link and they have everything they could ever need. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go in the comment section down below, talk about this subject. Obviously, I love talking about it. I talked for a little bit too long, but that's fine. Go check it in the comment section, or ask some questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be there to answer them. Or we can make a whole nother video about it. Let me know. And then obviously there's a bunch of other links down there, donations and stuff like that, that are just, you know, parts of my links. So go check those all out. Join the Discord. We have a community out there. It's pretty great. Videos that you get on demand, that kind of thing. So check it out. Thank you all for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.